2018 marks a very important year for University of Kansas Health System. It is the 20th anniversary for the hospital. From a once failing institution to one of the best in the country and in the whole world, it's come a long way. I'm sitting down with CEO Bob Page about how they did it and KU's importance to Kansas City. It's this week's Morning Joe.
To have a building this beautiful is pretty incredible from where we were 20 years ago.
Yeah. What do you think that message sends to people coming here?
Well, I think it's a sign of progress. I think it's a sign of success. I think it gives people comfort.
CEO Bob Page arrived from Chicago to KU in 1996, a time when the future of the hospital was grim.
You know, when I first got here, the word on the street was KU is a place to go to die. I wouldn't take my dog to KU.
It was a scary arrival, and if you're a longtime Kansas Citian, you knew that. But you may not know the man who changed it.
In '98, we actually became what they call a public authority. Short story, we separated from the university.
Page says this new oncology and neurology Tower A building of the campus is proof of how far they've come.
Now, 20 years later, people are coming up. There's thank you notes saying, hey, thank you so much for turning the place around. There's people who've come back home. Our ability now to attract talent from outside Kansas City is pretty phenomenal. We've got people jumping on planes to come here to want to work here that 20 years ago never would have even set foot on a plane.
It took a lot of work.
Lots of coffee, keep your own.
Caffeine is really important. There's no question.
But he also says it's thanks to the incredible team that he works with.
While we're providing world-class care to every patient that comes to us, on the same campus, we have basic scientists working on the next discovery that's going to help cure something.
And on this 20-year anniversary, he says the success they've seen is something they will never take for granted.
Now I get to be part of an organization that's really in a life and death business. Yeah. And when you can see people kind of regain life, there's nothing more exciting.
Amazing how far they came.
It really, really is. And he, whenever you show up to work in '96 and you realize that that is the situation the hospital's in, that's scary. But he took it, by the reins, and they really made it happen, of course, with his team, who he credits a lot. They have great success rates in a lot of their surgeries and a lot of groundbreaking things happening, too. If you have somebody that you'd like to see featured on Morning Joe, let me know. All my contact information is right there. You can shoot me an email, find me on Twitter, and also send me a message on Facebook.